Good evening and welcome back, everybody. Pro Series 9 continues, and alongside me for 50 minutes, the ever lovely David McNamara.
Hey Dave, you're right, mate.
Very good. Full of Chinese, are we, pal? You're just saying?
You have no idea what a break this is, by the way. Not just talk about the Chinese, but what a break that is. But I can barely move, Dave, to be honest. It was, wow.
Done yourself in.
Yeah, it's a Thursday night ritual with the boys.
Just the 4 reds off the break for Declan, but opting for yellows, and you see that is the case a lot of the time at pool, especially English 8 ball, where you put an awful lot of one colour set and the remaining few just land a little bit awkward.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, to like no disrespect to like pub players or stuff like that, they'd be still trying to take reds there because they think, you know, the favourite in the frame because they're winning, as they say in the pub pool, because they've got less balls on the table. But we all know that's not the case, and at the top level, the more balls you got on the table, the more favourite you usually are.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. Decky wasting no time with these yellows, though.
I think he's going to have to play the double on the black here, Dave. I think he's going to try and get rid of these two that he's queuing above now. He's got a lovely angle here to land on the one on the bottom rails where you look at it. And then he'll be just drifting them two in and leave himself straight on the double on the black into the right middle. Oh, look at that throw. That shows the table's playing nice already.
Shows he's feeling good as well. Shots like that.
And you know what, Dave? These two played a race to 10 in the BT qualifier in Stoke at the start this year, and Andy won 10-9. I was on the table next to them.
You know what? You're not even reading my notes there, are you?
I'm a nerd. I know a lot about pool. It's funny because people try to lie to me about pool, Dave, and I know a lot.
It's just right there, right at the top. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they have won, so they have got a little bit of form. No doubt there'll be a lot of respect from both sides.
Because Declan know he got beat there as well. Because that was the answer to BT Sport, you know, it was a big one, race to 10. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't fluke a best of 19, even if it is 10-9. You know, you can take with a pinch of salt the odd frame, but even still.
I can't believe he's missed that double, Dave. You know, he couldn't have got much better on it, could he?
No, and I think he's just played for the throw a little bit too much. Expected it to come out a little bit wider.
But Dave, I just want to be on the rail. Just off.
How straight is he on this one to the corner?
I mean, first frame nerves. I reckon he can roll this in off 2 cushions, leave himself a bit of distance on the red. But no matter where he is with that white ball, he's going to have good position for the 8 ball. So he's just looking where he's going to come off 2 or maybe 1, depending on the angle. But Andy must have been sitting in this chair off that break thinking, you know, 1-0 down. Let's see what I've got next frame. And, you know, this is where the top boys really, really punish you. And, you know, that's what Andy will be looking at doing now.
Yeah, and it's not just this one, is it, Dave? It's I presume he's missed that on purpose.
Yeah, right. But he's left a big bag for the back double.
That's a very thin back double.
But you can overcut this and go off the rail then the red, so you can, I mean, it's a free hit. It really is a free hit. Look, he's looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, he's definitely looking at it, and like you say, there's no argument for any safety.
So I'm saying to myself here, overcut this, because you want to hit it near the bulk line. Where the bulk line hits the rail, that's where you want to hit, because you don't want to go thick like that. That was pointless. But where the 8 ball's gone, this is not easy for Andy.
Yeah, he's landed that cue ball in just a position where he's slightly the wrong side of the red, so...
I think he's playing the double. No,
going to punch it round off 3, possibly 4, is he?
I reckon he's going to end up near the black. No, wow.
And that's the problem, the harder you punch it, the wider it throws, and a topsy-turvy opening frame here, Dave.
I tell you what, so Decky missed a nice easy chance, and Andy missed a nice easy chance. Brian Halcrow beating the Black Ball World Champion. 7-2.
Yeah.
What an unbelievable performance from Brian.
Great work.
And that's nothing to do with Brian, that's how good Yannick is. So, fair play for Brian, that's a fantastic result.
Well, straight away back to the table. It was a good break, you have to say, from Andy Williams, but no reward. That said, reds are going to be his choice, you feel, simply because of the one near the 8 ball, but not clear.
And because he's left-handed, it makes this opening red a bit. If you were right-handed, me with a big belly, Dave, I'd be struggling there.
especially after that Chinese.
Oh, don't listen. You can't keep talking about it. It's making me even fuller.
Every ball does have a pocket, but the cue ball's going to have to do quite a bit of mileage around the table, you feel.
He wants to go into the yellow here. Lovely shot. I think he's just got the angle to screw behind this red on the rail, which we all screw into it. And if he's screwing behind it, he might screw the red. I can't really tell what angle he's got here. Oh, let's have a look. Declan repping the glove this week.
Yeah, I've seen him use that a couple of times recently. I think he was using it over in the Last Man Standing at Ireland. I've definitely seen him recently using it.
I've not seen him, to be honest.
And I think obviously the conditions, you don't need a glove. It is November, although it's quite warm in here.
Oh, it is absolutely roasting. It's because I've had this Chinese, isn't it? But it's roasting.
But I think if you start to get used to it in hot conditions and then you realise, yeah, it's beneficial, you just want to stick with it.
He won the World Masters with it over in Morocco.
Yeah, and I think over there you really did need it. He's missed this red though, surely. He has.
So that's 2 misses from Decky in 2 frames, and sometimes you'll go a full weekend without seeing Declan Brennan miss a ball.
Yeah, it's difficult to quantify really. You think back, and apart from winning the WEPF Masters, it was the first event in 2021 where Declan Brennan won an Ultimate Pool event.
And that's crazy for how good he is.
It really is.
Because I was speaking to him not so long ago, and he said he's struggling. Like, I think he dropped out the top 16, or he might still be out the top 16.
He's currently ranked 14.
So he did drop out, because I remember seeing him at 19th, and he must have had a good run.
It's a good job I'm prepared for you today.
Well, I got the first one right, didn't I?
You got it straight in. Yeah.
But I just remember seeing it because he's such a good player, and he did. Oh, Andy, and he did drop out the top 16, and I was speaking to him, and he said he couldn't buy a win. I remember him going in off against Scott Gillespie at 6-all, and he just said to me, I said, I don't know what's going on, Dave.
He had a multitude of 6-alls, and also, and I'm sure you won't thank me for this, he's had a horrendous run in 6-red shootouts.
Has he? Yeah.
He really, really has. We have got a compilation of 6-red shootout results, and I will find the stats on Declan, but I know he's lost probably 4 to 6 of them. It's ridiculous, yeah. And by very small margins as well.
Yeah, it's not what you want.
It's just cruel.
I wonder how he's going to play this. Is he going to top it? Is he screw into the black, and hopefully he's on the one? He just doesn't want to hit the black and screw behind the yellows.
Should be on the one to the bottom right.
Oh, he's got the one in the middle.
He's on both, I think.
I had a little bit on luck there, but you make your own luck in this game, I say. Needs to cue this in nice and come out back past the yellow. Lovely.
Perfect. Well, 2 missed balls for the Irishman so far, but scoreboard should be reading 2-0 very shortly.
Deck's never missing this. He's lost some good players though.
Yeah, but he did come up from the Challenger Series after only playing 1 year on it.
Yeah, no, because I was his first professional game at the start of the year. I remember it was races to 8, and I remember thinking, because he beat my friend Gareth Higgins in the amateur tour, I was thinking, you know, I've got to be on it, and I played really well. But you know, it's just different. I don't want to sound mean. It's just like a different level, the Challenger to the pros. There's a lot of pro standard amateurs, but just being in that arena is just different. The shot clock's different. You know, it just seems like a different game.
This game at your level, Dave, doesn't come down to ability as such because you're all so good. It tends to come down to how your body feels when you're in the arena. How you can cope with the emotions that are running through your body, and whether you can control them and bring the best out of yourself. And I know you know better than anyone else that it can be a very troublesome task.
Oh, yeah, you can struggle out there, or you can thrive. I've felt both, and struggling out there, you feel like it's you against the world. But when you're thriving out there, and you've got all them eyes on you, because there is a lot of people in the arena, you do get that buzz. But that's probably the difference between the amateur and the professional. If an amateur played some of the pros in a locked room and no one's in there, the amateur could easily beat him. And
wow,
yeah.
That's pockets cursed. I've seen 2 or 3 already today that have been very simple pots and they've been missed. That said,
it's not left much.
Yeah, not at all.
But these are the finishes where you're thinking, if you're decky, if I get this, it sets me up for the game. Sets me up for the weekend if you're taking out finishes like this. But gives you a big confidence boost.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a look already. The one there's 2 balls on the breaking line. Well, it's going to come to a premature finish, this break. I was about to say the one on the breaking line on the left, if you can go cushion red pocket, that would sort of open the table up a little bit.
And I think that's what he landed on right then. Looked straight on it. But I've seen Decky miss 3 balls, and honestly, I think Deck's one of the best players on the planet, and I just don't ever expect him to miss.
He's certainly got one of the straightest cue actions.
Yeah, being an ex-top snooker player, you don't ever expect him to miss, and his cue action, you know, if you teach him young lads or ladies how to have a cue action, you'd say, go look at someone like Declan Brennan.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's handy at the table, and he will be feeling it, despite it only being just over the 10-minute mark. 2-0 down, and he has had chances, so he'll feel it's of great importance to try and get this visit and turn it into a winning chance.
If he's playing the plant here, he probably has to go cushion first, yellow, then the red, because if he plays the plant normally, the red might go behind the yellow. Time for out. Oh, it's close. See, but he's notched that red out. It's a lovely shot, actually.
Yeah, he's played that quite well, as long as he can pot this one over the corner, which I think he can.
He's also on the double right now if he wants it. I mean, he's chasing a finish here because these are where the rules are. They are tough, but they are good because Andy's got to go here. You've got a ball over the hole. Declan could play a loss of turn shot and put him behind the other yellow, and it's just you're in a losing battle. But that's why he's got to play the double,
which he's got.
And he's held, I think.
No, it is a plant, but the red ball that's over the pocket isn't completely in the pocket, so just got to watch where this first one drops to.
Yeah, you don't want that red. You don't want to pot it thin either and go over to near the yellow, and the white. Looks like he's stunning it into the yellow. Oh, he's no.
You see, that shot didn't look on unless he played it a little bit harder and made sure the double kiss, Dave.
But I think he was thinking if he does catch it thin, that red was going over towards the yellow, and look where the white's gone. I think he was trying to double kiss it in while the white hitting the yellow full ball.
He's kept himself in the frame for the time being, though. It's a big problem for Declan Brennan. He's going to have to try and dislodge that yellow at the top left.
I think Declan's looking at potting 1 or maybe 2 balls, then playing a loss of turn shot. I think he's going to try and pot this one in the middle first. Is he going down? Is he going to play the one near the black after this?
Yeah, landing low on this would be nice, I suppose. And he is low, but can he get to the centre of the cue ball?
Yeah, he'll be okay. And he'll come to the left of them 2 reds, and then he'll be playing a loss of turn sort of plant, yellow onto red. No, I mean, he could screw into the reds, but I think because he's so close to the cushion, I think he's just going to go through, just like that. He wants to land straight. He's gone a bit too far. So you might have to play another ball into the middle here. But like we were talking at the start of the frame, you want to keep as many balls on the table as possible, especially going into a tactical battle. Because that's a thin cutback, that. And if he doesn't get it and just leaves enough room for that to go past the yellow, sorry. So yeah, he's playing the one in the middle. He's playing the right shot here. Oh, he's missed it.
Frame well and truly in the balance. And for the 3rd time in this match, we've seen a miss from Declan Brennan. Can Andy Williams capitalise? And
he's got to. He's missed 4 balls now. So if he does go 3-0 up, he probably can't believe his luck. I wouldn't be trying to get on this red down here straight away. Be playing nicely. That's a perfect shot. But this is where you've got to judge it. Do you play on the skill shot? Do you play behind it and put it into the bottom right as where you look? Is he looking at the double?
I'll leave you to call the
shots.
He's
looking at the double.
He is looking at the double.
Is he looking at the loss of turn or the double? He's playing the double. And do you know what? It's going to go behind the yellow after the plant.
It's not. Is it? Wow. This looks very tight.
See, I'd be backing myself to get on the red positionally wise because that was a tough shot. I mean, if he pots this red, he's going to have to take on a tough black. Is he screwing into the yellow?
Just accepting the long. That looked okay to me.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Always going to be on this long black though.
But for me, the positional shot on the red was easier than this pot on the black.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Keep your head still low.
Yeah, head still, cue straight, unmove you up. Great shot. Fantastic. And you know what? That is a fantastic black under the circumstances of the game.
Not many players are, though, I've found. I'd say it's about a 50-50 split, maybe.
I'd probably say 60-40. They're not a fan.
Yeah.
You don't see many of them in. Or if you do, you see them in the VIP Pro Lounge, the commentary team, don't you? Oh, it's not what Andy wanted. And then reds. I'm saying reds, yellows, reds, reds.
Either or, I think.
It's just that 8 ball that's a bit worrying for both sets, because if you take yellows, he's got to play the black past the red, and the other way around. If he takes reds, he's got to try and figure out a way to get that 8 ball in the same pocket.
Well, come round and have a look and see if that 8 ball passes the yellow into the bottom right. It definitely doesn't pass the red.
Is he trying to go into the black? No, screwing into the yellow.
Well, coming down and getting this one out of the way at the bottom of the table. He has got the option here to screw into the 8 if he wants.
No, I think he's going to back himself. Back
to get
a cue
position
ball
later on.
Yeah. And he wants to be on that one. So the route he's going here, he's going to play this one past the yellow into the top right. Yeah, this is a great route. I didn't see this route. This is a good thing from Decky. And then the one near the bulk line, the one down the bottom right, on the top rail as we see it, the one in the middle, and if he's straight on that, he can get a perfect angle to roll his last red in and get on the 8 ball. He's seen that quick. Fair play.
Well, that's what makes him one of the best players in the world.
No, that's
it's
a man
funny, after he plays the first shot, we can see the finish. But
yeah, that's a man who's thinking clearly there. I know he's missed a few balls, but he's still thinking very clearly. That was I'm very impressed with that. See, he's just perfect. You just want to land probably straight on that red now. Screw back, probably 6 inch, 6 to 8 inch. Yeah, perfect. Doesn't want to be bridging. Good shot.
Very similar black to the last one he potted.
That's a fantastic finish from Decky. Unless he gets a kick here. Perfect. You know, but it's the tables are in. Oh, screwed straight enough. But yeah, it's been stressful, but you know, everything good takes time, I guess.
Andy Williams slammed that towel down, ready for war.
Look at his shirt. Look at the liver bird on his shirt, Dave. Yeah. What a man Andy Williams is. What a man. Nah, I like Andy. He's a really good friend as well off the table. Only played him once actually. And that was his first pro event, first one of the year. Like I said before, but the adopted Scouser from Wales. Welsh international, isn't he, Andy?
Yeah. Is he captain?
Yes, he's captain. His name's Dubs, and all I can keep thinking is, I don't know if yes. I was about to say, I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah, I do remember Dubs. Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people listening do. Hard to think that it will be related to that, but you never know.
Never know.
We need an explanation.
He doesn't look like Dappy, does he?
No. Somebody message me, tell me why his nickname is Dubs, please. Or Dave McNamara. Somebody message him. Either will do.
This is awkward, because he's going to have to play a cannon off the red in the middle. But he's sort of relying on a bit. He doesn't want to miss this thick, trying to pinch.
I mean, I think he can squeeze this in and move the 2 reds, but he's not guaranteed to be on the ball.
That's what I mean. He relied a bit on luck. He hasn't took his extension. Oh, he's played a cannon. I don't like playing cannons. That went down the rail. And I remember I won a match on, I think it was the last 16. I went to the quarterfinals, Dave, and you were commentating with another pro when you come up to me and said, you know, you need to go look back at your shot selection. I just went back and had a look at it.
I said that in private though, Dave.
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, as a friend.
Yeah, as a friend.
You said, because I think you were with Ronan or someone like that. He was one of the best.
Yeah.
And I went back. I was like, yeah, there was 2 or 3 times where I thought, why have I done that? But obviously being out there on the shot clock's different. So you can never know how anyone's feeling.
Always very dubious of, you know, talking about shot selection from my position. Not being a professional standard player, but we do have a very good view and we watch a lot of pool. So
well, you're a good pool player as well, Dave.
bang average. There was a chance there.
Oh, he's
where
landed
he has
perfect.
landed. Now there was a chance I thought he could have left the one over the right centre and played it down off the cushion and nudged the yellow out the way. As it stands, this has landed pretty nicely.
Very
indeed.
lucky, to be fair. It was a good shot, but you were lying a lot, and that's great. Queuing from N dubs.
N dubs.
That's what he's getting forever now.
It should be S dubs, Scouse dubs.
But he's Welsh, so W
Yeah,
dubs.
I know, but he's sports Liverpool. Oh, W dubs, yeah.
W dubs.
S dubs got a better ring to it. Yellow dropping in makes no difference. Nice straight 8 ball to get back within 1 for the Welsh captain.
Wales v Ireland, an all international affair. Yeah, 100%.
Now his last break was hit very well. Can he repeat it? Yes, he
Oh,
can.
I could hear that.
Yeah, you could hear it outside your outside your earphones, couldn't you?
Oh, and look at them red balls.
Yeah, very nice indeed. In fact, yellows aren't too bad either, but don't feel he's got an opener.
No starter. Otherwise, yellows are taps. Unless he's brave and takes a cut on the yellow first into the left middle. But being at 3-2, all the reds go.
Yeah, I just can't see him taking the chance.
No.
The one on the left hand side that's near the cushion connects quite well to the one just below the 8, which may or may not be his last 2. We will see.
I think his last ball, second to last ball, is the ball on the left rail, and he screws straight back for the red near the black. But this is just what I'm looking at right now. Being out there, you can't see the full angles of everything.
Can see, although it looks simple on the screens, he's just got to mind his work a little bit.
Mind his work, I love saying that. Just mind your work.
Just mind your work. It just basically means look after that cue ball, because if you don't for one shot, all of a sudden you might not be on another ball and then the break. So just like that, you see, making sure, playing a line where he's guaranteed to be on 1, 2, 3 balls there.
I don't know if he was trying to get a bit further over the one on the rail, or unless he was trying to go into the yellow and he's missed it. So
quite possible, but he was always going to be on one of the 4.
yeah, he was. Percentage play from Andy. Lovely shot, lovely bit of side spin there. He's in the zone now, Andy. You just need. This is where you mind your work, Dave. Where you just need to land. You need to land perfect to screw onto the rail.
I quite like taking the one to middle next.
Yeah,
and
that's
then the one on the break.
But this is what I'm saying. So when he's queuing this one in the middle, he needs to mind his work, as you say, and leave the perfect angle to get to the rail. Because you don't want to be an angle where you're screwing off or screwing into the yellow.
Leaving the one below the 8 till last is good because he's got a little bit more margin for error. If he overscrews, it passes into the right centre.
Yeah, but he's bridging here. That's what I said about mind the work. He just had to make sure of the, and he doesn't want to screw in the middle. And he's got off the perfect angle. You see, he needs to be straight. And he's perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Great shot, Andy. A lot of people might not think, but he's bridging. He's got a slow screw it past that yellow. If he flicks the yellow, it's not on the ball. If he screws too much and lands on the rail, he's going away. And that was a great shot. He's back. It's going 3-all, Dave.
It's definitely going 3-all.
That's a fantastic finish from. Oh, I'm sorry. If he misses it,
don't give it him.
Fans. Oh, nearly jinxed it.
Oh. Went in the side door off the post, but it won't matter.
Posting in, and you see a deck was just moving in the seat there. That's a sign of a. I can't believe that's gone in. Well, my sponsor's here with me, and he said I'm joint 22nd or something.
Alright. You got to be pretty happy with that, I would have thought.
It was 22nd last year.
Oh, well, bringing that consistency in.
I had a final last year. I think I've had two quarters this year. So yeah,
Yeah, you played, was it Carl in the final?
Carl Sutton, and
Carl
the
Sutton.
first 9 frames were all off the break, and then he fluked the ball, and
I remember.
yeah.
Good memories for you.
So, do you know what? And that video of me getting out my chair pops up, and everyone sends it me. I have people I don't even know sending it me on socials, laughing at me. Ah. Cheers, mate. Just what I want to see.
Well, the pool playing fans will always pick up on that one thing you do
Oh,
wrong.
yeah,
Not the
it's
100
fine.
things you do right in a weekend.
No, but it was a lesson. And do you know what? If I had to lose to someone, Carl's a top guy.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh, do you know what? I really like Carl. Big Nando's fan too.
You have tried year after year to get a sponsorship out of Nando's.
They give me one, you know.
Have they really?
Yeah, I
You
got a free
gold
meal.
card?
No, I got a free meal.
Free meal, yeah.
That's it. I said, come on, mate. I just find it offensive when I walk in and they go, "Been Nando's before?" What? I mean more than you when you work here.
Surely you can get a gold. What are they called? Is it a gold card?
Yeah, black card.
A black card. Yeah.
If you ask for a black card, you never receive the black card.
There are 2 rules.
I want to get Ultimate Pool to get onto them.
Well, hopefully we will see the time when big sponsors come into the game.
It's not far off, I don't think, Dave.
So I've heard. How much side was on that cue ball?
Do you know what he could play? He could stun that white dead and play the loss of turn shot here.
That's exactly what he is going to play, David McNamara, I think.
Because he's...
Not that easy, though.
But he's top in this.
Maybe he fancies the combination. Not at that pace, though.
No, but like...
But
now it's gone.
I think he has got the pocket. Declan with the beady eyes on it straight away.
I don't think he has. Body language, I think I look at straight away.
You think that red passes, yeah?
Yeah, even if it goes rail yellow in. Is he? I think he's dragging this as well. Or is he screwing into it? Dragging it, so it does go. But from where he is, it's tough to hold. This is where sometimes you need a little longer than 30 seconds. Not often.
Yeah, it must be very tight. I mean, he has got other options, but this is the key shot in the finish.
He's playing this with left hand side, so he might flick the yellow at you. He did.
He did just flick it.
It flicked up. But see, this is where I said it was where he played that drag shot. He went a little bit too far.
Yeah, wanted to hold. Still got a double though if he wants to keep position.
Double screw back, and then the thing is he's got to have to cue that ball in down the rail really well. So did he miss one double this game? He's missed it far now.
Yeah, he's overcompensated. His last one, he didn't compensate enough for the throw. This one, completely the opposite. Andy Williams once again back at the table. So an offset plan. He's got to watch that cue ball. He's also got the problem with these 2 yellows on the left hand side. They're not set for a plant.
He's absolutely perfect now though.
But he can disturb them like you said, Dave.
Absolutely perfect.
And should guarantee a shot on the one in
Yeah.
the left centre.
Oh, he doesn't want to be bridging. Oh, he's been a bit unlucky there.
Yeah, this isn't nice.
I'd miss this. I'm the world's worst bridger. Me and Kyle Cope cannot bridge. We have a competition who's the worst bridger.
Well, I don't think he has to bridge too much here, Dave. There you see, he can just get to the side of the yellow. This makes it a little bit easier.
Oh.
But he's missed it.
He's gone far, hasn't he? But he's still in the frame here because when he plays this red in the middle, Decky, he's going to have to screw back off the one down the rail to put the red in the bottom left as we look at it. Which isn't an easy shot, especially when you've missed a few balls in this game already.
Yeah, and
that's why he's playing it now. But he's got to hold, he's got to play dead weight. This is missable.
Oh, but it's cued very well indeed.
He was worried. Now, going this route, that he's like the other route that I said, he just gets to roll this ball in down the rail, and I don't think Decky would ever miss this down the rail when you've just got to pot it. Unless you decel.
There is, like you said on his previous 2 8-balls, Dave, there is 0 chance of him missing this, you feel.
He's just such a good cuer. Look, there you go. Fantastic.
And the easiest of 8 balls, and as he slots this in, I believe you've got some scores for us on the outer tables.
Well, Dave, yes I do.
Yeah, taking it to Shane Thompson at the minute is Paul Clapp. Been very impressed with him recently.
Beat me on the last one.
Had some big results apart from that.
Don't touch me, Dave.
Oh,
Don't be all nicey. Now this, on a match clock, these frames are a killer.
Well, you felt the last one was certainly the biggest one of the match so far, but look at the state of this. Messy.
This is where if you've got 4 minutes on the clock, you just go on mate, have a pop, have a dip.
Yeah, but with 20 we're certainly going to see the end of it.
I remember seeing, there was a game that went on for 20 minutes once on it, a frame.
Yeah, there was it a doubles match with Mick Hill and Phil Harrison?
Yeah,
in the pairs.
Yeah, it was.
Went on for like 17
Was
minutes.
it 1-0 or something like that? Yeah, in a best of 7.
But it's the old golden rule in pool, timing you out and then going for it. And these sort of frames definitely separate the good and from the great. What a bit of queue in that.
What a butter queue in that. And you know what? If you can pot this, get him in. You never know. But Dex said to him, "Go on, mate, have a dip. You're 4-3 down. If you get these, you deserve them." But I think he might just maybe take control.
Can he make sure cover this one to the top right? He can. Well, it's an easy opener. He can open. Sorry, for Declan, he can open up that pocket quite easily.
Yeah, the little loss
playing it off a red. Well, he can play the red off a yellow and open it up. But at the moment, this stage of the frame, it's of no advantage because he's got other problems on the table. So,
if I was Decky there, I'd be maybe looking at playing the loss of turn and putting the yellow on the side rail.
there's so many options here.
There is.
This is where I leave it down to you guys.
Or you can get your bad ball off the rail, then play it, or you cover the old, but then if you cover the old, you can play the loss of turn back to you. That's why Decky's having a good look round, thinking, I'll just play a bit of a safe. Doesn't want to leave the long yellow though. Doesn't want to leave the long yellow near the black.
Don't think he has.
No, he hasn't.
It's almost instinct that's put into pool players of a certain age to, when a frame is like this, to nudge one over a pocket. But as you well know, it's quite possibly the worst thing you can do at this rule.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. You try not to cover the pocket, because I think when you do cover a pocket, most of the time you go second favourite. Because I think here now, if you're playing the old set of rules, Andy's favourite. If you're playing these set of rules, I don't think he is. Yellow off yellow. Get the hole.
Well, just looking to really tie things up in the breaking area, which he's done so. The only disadvantage I can see for Andy is at the moment he doesn't have any yellows in the bottom half of the table, really.
Declan could actually push the boat here. Oh, he's playing the loss of turn.
Yeah, just opting to take one of Andy's off the table.
That's what we were saying before. You want as many balls as you can on the table, and you want them to have as little as possible.
Almost reminds you of the old rules, doesn't it? If you ever had the joy of playing them, I'm sure.
Yeah, they still play them in Ormskirk, old EPA. I played so listen to this, great. Played the other week. Why it's gone on tactical battle. Obviously, I've just opened my bar in Ormskirk. Thought, oh, come on, I'll play in the local league. My friend's got a team there. Turned up. We played on a 6-foot table, old balls, old EPA, and I broke and cleared. It was quite funny. And I get a trophy for breaking clearing. And Joe, and like, I'm not sound arrogant or anything. None of them, because I'm in the end, none of them knew that was a player. None of them knew who it was. And they were like, oh, you're quite good, you, mate. And I was like, oh, cheers, mate. And it was on a 6-foot table. Honestly, it was it's mad.
God, I remember the first time I did that in our local league. I got a few in a season. I was dead excited because I used to do the same in our local league. Give you a trophy for an 8-ball.
For an 8-ball, yeah, that's what it was.
And I think I got quite a few one year and turned up and they gave out key rings and ended up with 7 key rings or something.
Cheers,
thanks very much for that. It was worth getting half decent at the game.
Well, that's what I'm looking at doing at local league. I'm going to look at trying to, promote the game in the area, because there's a big university close that I want to do a lot with the uni pool.
Yeah, get them playing the rules, get them interested in ultimate pool.
Well, they know the rules and they play it, but it's just in the local league. They want to play old DPA, and I just, that old sort of mentality. Guy who runs it's a really nice guy, but if people don't want to vote it in, they don't want to vote it in.
Yeah, I think it's a sign of towns up and down the country that, and it will change, but it takes time as the younger generation come through. One thing we did note was, going a little bit off subject here, was certainly when I started playing pool, which was 25 years ago, we put a team together sort of 20 years ago, and we were the young lads in the team. And I look around my local town now and I don't see so many. There's the odd one, but there's no team of 18 to 21 year old lads playing.
Well, in Runcorn there's a team, great shot from Decky there. Oh, he's developed it as well. There's a team in Runcorn called the Connie Newbies, and they're all 15, 16, and one.
Brilliant.
And it's great, and you know what? And sometimes they have to play the game at 6 o'clock instead of 8 because the parents are like, I want you home. No joke. And I have all the time in the world for them. I'm made up. They've got a little team.
It's what the game needs. It takes time to grow it.
But they only got involved because it was black ball rules. I know it's not these set of rules, but it's another common set of rules in the country. You know.
And it's an attacking set.
Oh, and they play these as well. They do play these as well, but they would have never started playing pool if it was still an old EPA.
While Ultimate Pool's given players something to aim for, that's what they need. As we see, Andy Williams misjudged the amount of side he needed off that cushion, handing a big advantage in this frame to Declan. That said, it's not without issues, this table.
Yeah, them reds are still awkward.
No attempt at a pot here for Declan, but he has misjudged his cue ball, you feel. Shouldn't do too much damage, as Andy can't pot a yellow here, but certainly wasn't his intended target.
No, Andy can just sort of play a dead wooden shot here. Put the yellow on the bottom rail and the white behind the yellow. Nice little drag. Doesn't want to bounce out, and there you go. He's back in the game. Back in the game.
Yeah. And I think we'll see a similar attempt here for Declan, but he's got a bit more margin for error here. Expect to be full ball snookered, Andy Williams will do.
That's a good shot from Deck. Well judged.
And like you alluded to before, Mr. McNamara, the more balls you have on the table, the bigger advantage you have. And this is certainly the case at the moment, because not only is he behind in the frame, he's behind in the match. So big pressure on Dubs.
Yeah, he needs to hit this or he could be in trouble. Oh, he's put too much side on it again. Oh, he's knocked it out as well. No, he doesn't want to do that, Dubs.
Now, if that red on the top left of the top cushion passes, this is a good opportunity. If it doesn't, there's still a little bit of work to be done.
He's going to screw onto the bottom rail now. He wants to be glued onto that bottom rail, I think. So he didn't want. That's why I said glue, because I don't. He was so close to be bridging on that yellow. He is bridging on the yellow, on the red. Sorry.
Does need this to go?
Yeah, he does.
And has done.
And that's where he would have been if he was straight. Just made the pot a bit easier. But now he's got to screw past. He's going to flick off the yellow. Is he going to miss the yellow?
This is the key shot. Pot this, get position.
Flick it.
Should be 5-3 in front.
Yeah, he's judged that really well, Decky.
Yeah, exceptional. Really, really good.
And this is a sign of a champion. He can, scrape through this round, not playing his best, and go on to win the event.
It would be great to see. We don't have favourites in there, but I've seen him suffer so many losses that have been so cruel that he kind of deserves a win.
I mean, if I see Decky lift a trophy, I'm usually happy for him. Unless he beat me.
Happy for everybody, you, Dave.
Yeah, no, I like seeing people do well.
Yeah.
You get angry if someone beats you, and then 5 minutes later you just go, good luck, mate.
Yeah, good art. Good attitude towards the game. Declan Brennan about to go 2 ahead.
With the break.
Yeah, and only 12 minutes remaining, so...
8 minutes that frames up.
Bosh.
He's one of my favourite players to watch.
9 in 25 minutes.
He's mixing up his break. This is the break he used when he won the World Masters title over Morocco. Sort of looked like he was going down straight.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to cut break, hits the front ball break and screws back in a straight line. It's very difficult to execute, but Declan Brennan has got it down to a T.
Yeah, he has. The Destroyer. I've just seen Paul Clark has gone 5-4 off on Shane with 7 minutes remaining. Only because it's on the stream next to us.
Yeah, well, it's 4-all in here, but we'll believe you. John Rowe about to get underway against Rob Chilton. Cy Fitz 5-3 up against Amir Abdelati Riyad. Craig Lakin trailing Rob Warren by 6 frames to 4. Eddie Barker 3 apiece.
The Batman. Batman v the Daddy. Always smiling Cole, isn't he? In the room with us. I'm sharing with him this weekend.
Up against Ronan, I believe, in around 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to watch
maybe a bit
that.
less, 10, 15 minutes.
I'm going to
Quarter past 9. Quarter past 9.
So 9:15. So let's do some math. That is 20 minutes away.
Yeah. Oh,
Quick maths. Shot decky.
that is nice. Very nice
That double
indeed.
cross come out nice. Sometimes the double kisses, they can go back on the rail.
In this case, though, it's landed well. It's now a good chance for the Northern Irishman to get up onto the hill.
The hill. That's where you all want to be.
Well, I feel that the glove is definitely here to stay, David.
Oh, I actually agree with the glove, but I think my cue is a bit too light, so I can't really use it. I know that sounds daft. It just, you can't really feel any friction, and I can understand people when I go over to China and play in China. I use a cue because you use a 20-ounce cue. Mine's 17.
Use a glove, you mean?
Yeah, glove, but you use like a 20-ounce cue, so it's a bit heavier, so you can feel it through the glove. But mine's just a bit too light. I've tried it.
How heavy is your cue? 17?
Just under 17, I think.
That's
it's a
very light.
Yeah,
It's quite light, yeah.
So I've always had a light cue. That's never been good at. Never bothered with snooker.
Like whippy cue, though.
No, it's a solid cue.
Really
it
solid.
is solid. Yeah. I used to have a whippy 7mm light cue. Went up a bit. Do you know who we spoke to about that? Shane Thompson. But then I just feel like a better player. Won more events. With an 8.6. You can trust your cueing a lot more.
Yeah, I did something similar with my cue, and what I do find is when you do have a very small tip, you get used to playing absolutely everything aside because you're used to using the throw. And Shane, with his 10mm tip, is an advocate for pushing the cue through in a straight line and hitting the centre of the cue ball, which, if you think about it,
makes sense.
Yeah.
No,
it's all physics, and that is the best way to do it.
Yeah. Well, you look at someone like I look at someone Kyle Cope, who's a really good friend, going to be pro next year, probably one of the best amateurs on the tour. Big money match player. He plays with a really old Woods cue, dead whippy maple, looks about 7mm, and he says he never wants to get a new one ever because he couldn't play with anything else.
Oh, he could.
Oh, he could play with a broom. Play with the broom, that kid.
Well, it looks like he's left this for Andy. He's left an opener. It's not an easy table, but there's 8.5 minutes on the clock and he's 3 behind. So
get chasing.
I can't see him playing a safety. Tough opener though.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Beautifully cued.
Flick the black out as well. Appreciation from Decky there as well.
So he'd love to play this one in the middle and nudge one of the problem reds out on the right hand side, but he's not guaranteed to be on anything. Oh. So it'd be a bit of a risk, this shot, if he plays it. And that's the shot he has played. Is he on anything?
He's on a tough ball down the rail. Or a plant, maybe?
Yeah, I don't like the offset plant at all. I think it's going to be this one up to the top right. Good cueing needed for this.
And he's shown some good cueing this. Oh,
another
Dubsy.
one.
Dubsy. This is where you want to go around and check, but you just don't have time. He wants to land not far off the black spot.
This is nice. This is
what
good
a shot that
stuff from Andy Williams under the cosh.
You were talking about the 15-second shot clock helping you, Dave? I think Andy's the one.
Now, just don't be straight. He just needs enough just to push through.
Is he going to play this bit of top right, or is he going to screw out? Top right and come past it, yeah.
And then play for the double on the 8.
Yes. Stun it in dead, bridging. He's rolling it. He's rolling it in for the double.
I don't mind the roll. Make sure you can get to the centre of the cue ball for the double.
But what a finish this is going to be. Dubsy, take your hat off. Kept yourself in the game, young man. What a finish that is. Take a bow.
Is he going to get it? It was very, very good last time. Watch the cue ball straight up the centre. Will be the target.
Oh, dry so far. Got a ball. Yellows, reds. What are you looking at?
It was just excellent though, wasn't it? Really. Yeah. Let's be honest. Connection great. Power through the pack great. Cue ball control exemplary. Very, very good. Heartbreaking for Andy. Declan deserves his chance to win this outright.
I was speaking to Matt Bradley there. He was 6-4 up, and all he did was play a safety shot at 6-4, and he's lost 7-6. So I feel a bit harsh on pool players, and I felt harsh myself when you just don't get a chance to win the game.
Yeah, I did feel for him myself. Lovely bloke, Matt. He will be joining me in commentary for the next game on table 2.
And that man knows his pool. His
He
pool
really
brain's
does,
very,
yeah.
very good.
Did
You haven't got an extension, Deck. You haven't got an extension. Don't time foul now. Oof. See, he just wanted to go around to have a look where he wanted that white, and all of a sudden
the key ball here is the one nearest the 8 ball because he can't leave that one till last.
he's getting on it now. He's getting on it now, and he's coming back up for the one in the middle of the table, and then they're all simple from there. Oh, is he going this one in the middle now?
Nothing simple
No.
at 15 seconds. 6-4 up.
No, it's not. Oh, he's going this one. Wants to screw back near the white is now.
Now is he perfect on it now?
Yes, he's perfect.
It'll help him if the one near the breaking line passes to the top left. Gives him some margin for error on this shot.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, it just looked like he was going to stop short, but he's absolutely fine here. Choice of yellows.
Nice little screw shot. Doesn't want to land straight on this yellow where his hand's going. There you go. Game, set, match. Declan Brennan. And there you go, Davey. There you go.
Yeah, another 8 ball along the cushion. I think he's his 4th of the game. This one to close it out. Declan Brennan with a very good performance over Andy Williams, who looked very good at the end but just didn't quite have enough. It's the Irishman that advances, and he'll play Mark Fleming, scheduled for 12:30 tomorrow.